I never really considered myself to be an artist until I was doing portraits for about, I would say, almost 10 years. I always loved art and I always drew in my spare time. But it wasn't anything that I always felt like, because I didn't have the education behind me, that I really wasn't an artist. Then my mother-in-law encouraged me when my kids were little to take some classes. So I went at night and started doing a children's book illustration class, because I had done some stories for my kids. And when I was there, I really did get some confidence, because I could tell that the level of my work was probably pretty equal to the woman that was the instructor. And from there on, I just started, people started to ask me to do work. I did a lot of volunteer work first for our church, designed some logos for some organizations, and then started doing custom portraits. And I would have to say that I realized that my work was good when people were spending 3 times what I charged them to frame it. So that's when I realized that I kind of had to make it more of a business and price things right, and kind of treat myself as if I was really a professional artist. But with that in mind, what I ended up doing too, which has helped me be a good artist, was become a teacher. And I brought an art program into our Catholic grade school, where there was no real art program at all. And I took students at lunchtime, and art workshop was sort of born out of my idea to kind of teach them some simple drawing techniques. Then I took those ideas with me into the classroom at Immaculate and was teaching at lunchtime, and had some real success with students. I had kids that applied for high school scholarships, and eventually the program got moved to after school when my oldest son could come and watch my baby. Thomas was about a year old at the time. And I could go and I could spend some real time with the students and teach them how to critique art and look at it and recognize why something works and why it doesn't. Go into some new mediums, not just drawing with pencils, but maybe doing some painting and some real serious projects. And now I continue to do that program. I'm now teaching on Saturday mornings. And so I would say probably for about the last 15 years, I've been teaching art. So I've probably taught art more than even creative portraits. So I've been teaching a long time, and it's very rewarding to have a student come in and learn and develop, and that's the best part when we do our shows. And I'd be able to sit back and look at what the work the students have done and see their success. It makes me feel like I gave them something that I would have loved to have when I was a student.